Hi, Capricorn. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for June 2020. This month, I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings. And to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Ascendant, and Capricorn Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. Also, if you're born on the cusp of your sign, there will be some months that your cusp sign will have more psychic predictions and messages for you. So you might want to be sure to check them out if you're born on the cusp of your sign. So all that being said, Capricorn, now on to your June 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have is the Page of Rods. And the Page of Rods is a fire sign person. This is either an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's a fire sign. Pages can often be children. They could be your children. They could also be adults that are immature or young at heart. Pages can also be bringing in messages, and a Page of Rods would bring in a message about new beginnings, work, communication, or some endeavor or enterprise. You may be going round in circles with this person. You may be butting heads with this fire sign person. They're trying to get you on board with something you may not be supportive of or buying into. They could be like a little bit disjointed, detached, distracted, discombobulated, scattered energy all over the place. They may be calling you and saying there's a problem, something's broken, they need help, they need it to be fixed. It could be their car, it could be their hot water heater, it could be something else in relation to a home or technology. And it could be broken and they need you to help fix it or tell them what to do. This is also somebody that's angry and is trying to stamp out injustice in the world. Like they feel like angered by certain things that are going on or certain people's behavior. And this could be in a sense of what's going on out in the world, or it could even be like interpersonal relationships for this Page of Rods. They may even feel personally broken and down and like they need something to be fixed for them personally. They could be going through depression or some kind of, maybe they're emotionally not doing well during the quarantine. Maybe it's getting to them, or it could be other factors, like maybe their business or job where they worked is shutting down. I don't know. So many factors could come up here, but I do feel like either something is physically broken in the, that they're having to deal with and they're telling you about it, or they need your advice, or they're emotionally not being able to deal with it, because I do get them very angry at injustices. I also get this Page of Rods, like they're just very scattered emotionally also. You may look at them like they need to get a grip, or they're acting or behaving in ways that are kind of extreme. They may be looking at you like you got to stop being stuck in the mud and you need to, or like trying to urge you or get you to do something. There could be something they're pestering you about to do, because they kind of look at you like you're sitting on your hands, like there's something they feel like you should be doing. So it's going to be different for all of you because it's a general reading, Capricorn. So now the second card you have in your layout for June 2020 is Five of Rods. And this is an internal struggle going on inside of you. It could be a struggle with coworkers, family members, clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to. Could be even a struggle among friends. You may feel like something you're dealing with is like people are butting in, nobody's minding their own business. You may feel like somebody's trying to stir up trouble, or that people are trying to stir up trouble with each other. You could be seeing that on social media. I've seen it left and right, and I'm kind of like, it's very daunting to watch, you know, the different sides and battling with each other. It could be that what you're witnessing. You may find yourself distancing yourself from either social media or distancing yourself from certain people because of the way they're acting and behaving or what they believe in. It doesn't mean you won't care about them anymore, or maybe even won't be friends with them anymore. Just some of you, it could. You could cut them off completely, but I do get this like distancing. There's people you're distancing here. Yeah, because there is somebody that seems to be like kind of acting like a know-it-all, putting their 2 cents in. Some of you, this could be happening at a job. Some of you, it's in your family. And you're kind of tired of being the one that's holding up the bridge for everybody. I see you as you're the support system of the bridge. And, you know, they're the on the bridge. And if you weren't sitting there supporting that bridge, it would be whoa and crumbling. And I feel like you're tired of being in that position. And I feel like some things are kind of making you feel nuts. Like this one, they're gossiping over here about this one, and this one's gossiping about that one. Like, I feel like this isn't the first sign where gossip has showed up. More in the crystal readings it came up, but you're getting it here. Like, I feel like you're hearing people like, and it's more than gossip. Some of it's gossip, but some of it's like much more than that. Yeah, I definitely get you shutting some things down. Even if there's certain like YouTube channels that you watch and you're like, you know what, I can't listen to it anymore. Or, you know, maybe their opinions are too far to one direction or the other. Or you just can't, like the people are supporting certain things you don't support. That there's some channels you're not going to watch anymore. There could be channels on television you're not going to watch anymore. Channels on YouTube you won't watch anymore too. People on social media you may unfollow, or maybe even friendships that you are going to be like, I'm going to take a break from this friendship for a little while and let it cool down. So you've got a lot of stirred up energy here with this 5 of Rods card. And I just want to add here, if you're interested in getting any of the most recent videos that I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I connect with my spirit guides over a variety of very specific topics and look into crystals and tarot cards or oracle cards or a combination and give you more psychic predictions and messages. Those links are always posted below in the description box down below this video in the Show More section. And those links are always on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos page and there you'll see all the different video series and the descriptions and what cards I've used and how long the predictions are for. So I just wanted to say that here because some people don't listen to the end of the video to let you know there's a lot more psychic predictions and messages coming from my spirit guides channel through me than beyond what's here on YouTube. So thanks for letting me say that to you right here. So your next card in the reading is the Ace of Cups, and this could be a new love relationship starting for some of you. It could also be universal love. It could be feeling very loved or feeling very fortunate in the area of love and emotions. Sometimes it's a new beginning in a love relationship you're already in. Some of you are having a rebirth of a relationship where you're beginning again. Maybe things have gotten too tense, or you had been separated and you got back together, but I get like really trying to like take care of each other, pamper each other, maybe think of going away on a trip, maybe not right now in June, but like planning one, starting to book a vacation for a few months out. Some of you Capricorns may even be getting engaged or getting married, and this could apply to Capricorn rising and moon sign people too, not just Capricorn sun. Some of you are going to develop a relationship or start seeing somebody new in June, maybe later on in June, towards the end. Some of you could receive like a really kind love letter, or message from someone. Could be a text message, could be somebody on a dating site that contacts you, could be an old love that comes back, could even be somebody you're with now, where you get like some like amazing love letter or some really kind romantic sentiment sent to you, or somebody showing interest in you on a dating site or on social media, and you're like, this is really perking up your spirits. It is going to be a bit of a handful, whatever you do, if it's new, because it's like, I know this is going to sound very cynical, but this is what my guides say to me. New love comes at a price. And the price, I feel what they mean, it could be different for all of you what that price is. But it's like, sometimes love relationships are complicated. You've got to get to know families. You got to decide, like, can you deal with all their baggage or situations that they come along with? Can they deal with yours? Everybody's got their issues. Everybody's got their baggage. Everybody's got some trouble. So if it's a new love relationship, it's, it's good, but a lot of things come along with it that is kind of like work. Some of you Capricorns, if you're single, don't be surprised that you don't catch somebody's eye this month. Like they're like, oh, who's that? I want to check out this Capricorn. So like I said, this could be on social media, could be a dating site. Some of you are going to launch into a love affair with someone, and you could be single and doing it, or you could be having an affair on your partner, or they could be. I feel like there's something about this. Like this is a real special time of your life for some of you Capricorns, where it's kind of like, I don't want to be dramatic, but I'm hearing like a special time, like it's blessed and kind of romantic. If you don't see it happen in June, I feel it could happen in the next 4 months, if it's not right now. So the next card you have in your reading is the Queen of Cups, and this is a water sign person. This is either a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be you, Capricorn, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign. That's a water sign. This is somebody who's like, they're going to be in deep thought, and they're trying to make get some kind of message to you or make some kind of connection to you. They're quite interesting. I feel that they're very diverse. For some of you, that this could be a new love partner. Don't be thrown if you're like, well, it's Queen of Cups and I wouldn't be interested in a female. It doesn't matter. It's just a water sign person. I feel like for some of you, this is somebody you're going to be really intrigued by. They're projecting a lot of goodness, like faith and goodwill into something. For some of you, I do feel like you agree to partner up with them. For many of you, I feel it's a love relationship. For some of you, I feel it could be like partner up with them to do a specific job or a task. Maybe not partner like business partner. It could be, but could partner up in something that's like more short term. I feel the Queen of Cups feels like you're right on the money, you're on the ball with what you're doing or what you're creating or the way you think. I feel like they're looking at you like they either think you're very honest and sincere or they hope you are. I feel like you feel like endearing feelings towards this Queen of Cups, like they're a special person for you. Now, for some of you, it could be your daughter. And that could be their rising sun or moon sign. That's a water sign. For some of you, it's not that. Some of you, there is a love relationship here. But for others of you, this is somebody that's like dear to you in a different way. Because remember, when the people cards come up, they mean multiple people because it's a general reading for a lot of different Capricorns watching this. She's got a certain amount of style and grace. I feel most of you, it is a she. And she or he knows how to put their particular stamp on something, like their trademark, their, their stamp on it. I don't know how else to put that. Like their mark of excellence on it. But coming from them and their knowledge, their abilities, their talents, their skills, their creativity. So the last card you have here, Capricorn, for June of 2020 is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is an air sign person. This is either a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you. Capricorn, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an air sign, or if you're born on the Capricorn Aquarius cusp. They're trying to put forward ideas to you. They may be putting ideas out there about how you can complete things, how you can finish things. I feel like you think they're an interesting character, and you might be interested in how they're developing things and changing things. This could be somebody you work with. It could be a coworker. It could be a boss or a manager, or somebody that recently gets hired that's making some kind of shifts and changes at, where you work or what you're doing. It could also be somebody new that's come into your family. It could be a grandchild. It could be your son or daughter. It's their new significant other. It could be that. They may struggle with who they are. They may have identity crisis, or they may feel like maybe they're not doing exactly what they want to do and they feel like, I should be in a different career. Or maybe they're, not sure if they're bisexual or not, or I don't know, but there's something that they may not be sure about their identity, or they're in question of something about themselves. Where they stand on something. They want to go far. I do feel like they're concerned or think about in their mind how they'd like to further or advance in some career, in a career. They're very frank and honest, and I do feel like they lay all their cards out on the table. I feel like they're pretty much upfront about what they think, what they feel, what they believe. They may be going through something that feels like an identity crisis or an emotional crisis, and there is some likelihood that this Page of Swords person could do an about-face and change their mind about something. Now, this could be because we have many planets that are going to be for a varying of time. For each planet, it's different, of many retrograde planets. Mercury is retrograde in June. I believe Venus is as well. I'm not so sure Saturn isn't. We've got eclipses in June. I mean, there's a lot of things that are going to affect people strongly. So don't be surprised if you see that kind of energy coming up with people, where they're having identity crises or struggles. It could be because of what's going on out in the world, but a lot of people are having this because I believe it's to do with the planets affecting us all, and that it's making us turn inward, question what we've done. Do we agree with what we've done up to this point? Do we still want to continue on with what we're doing, moving forward? All that kind of stuff comes up for a lot of people. But I do pick it up strongly with this Page of Swords person. So you'll have to figure out who they are. The reason they're showing up in your reading is because either in June, July, or maybe even August, you will be prominently dealing with them, as well as the Queen of Cups and the Page of Rods. You had a lot of people cards in your reading. So now I'm going to look into the crystal that I got for you. And for the month of June, Capricorn, you got clear quartz was the crystal that I pulled from the bag for you, for Capricorns. So let's see why this is the best gemstone for you to work with, wear, or use in June. It's going to help you make up your mind quicker. If you need to make snap decisions or make up your mind and you mull things over for ever and ever, this is going to speed all that process up. It helps you to see into the future. I mean, I've said that before. I don't always say it, but these crystals are like computers. They hold all kinds of messages and information and Akashic records and all kinds of things. So a small piece of quartz can do the same thing. It's going to help you have the discernment to know when to step in, put your foot and or to put your foot down about something. So if you need to stand your ground or stand up for a point of view or step in to stop something or to make a point really clear, this stone is going to help you do that in June. This quartz will also help you make amends with an old friend if you've had any falling out, or it doesn't have to be friend, could be love relationship or a family member, and friend, anybody that you've had a falling out with in a relationship. It's going to help you make amends with them in June. It's also going to help you take you out of your mental headspace and put you into more seeing things from your heart and an emotional space. So maybe, Aquarians get accused of that. I guess Capricorns can do that too. So because I get this stone will help you respond, react, and make decisions and behaviors more from your heart and not so much from logical thinking and your mind. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe, and you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. Now, if you're interested in getting any of the special videos I record on my Vimeo on-demand channel, where I post psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides about very specific topics, they are always on my Vimeo on-demand pages, and those most recent links are posted down below in the description box in the Show More section. And you can also access these links on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. You go to the Videos tab on my menu, you select from the video series you're interested in, select the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, as always, every month I do a psychic crystal reading. This month will be the psychic crystal readings for June, where I stop recording these videos here and go on to give you expanded messages and predictions for your zodiac sign for the month of June 2020. That link is down below. The other most recent links I have available are, it's that time of year again, it is the mid-year 2020 Psychic Tarot update, where I'm doing the Bohemian Tarot spread, which is 7 cards, to tell you what is going to happen, what I see, predictions and messages for the remainder of this really unusual year of 2020. That link is below. I've recently recorded my psychic crystal reading. I've recently recorded my career and finance, psychic tarot, and crystal readings for the next 12 to 18 months. I recorded them in May, so those predictions go from May out a year to the next May, or out until November of 2021. So if you're interested in seeing what's going to come up in your career and finances, you might want to check them out. And I did get several requests for those videos, maybe because what's going on in the world. The other video link below this video is for the important angel messages for these changing times for each sign of the zodiac, where I used 3 different angel-related cards and gave you more deeper soul messages about what's going on for you. And there's also predictions and messages there as well. Also, the other link is What's Lucky and New for You, Psychic Tarot readings, plus an oracle card for each sign for 2020. So the What's Lucky and New for You in 2020, that link is also below this video. Now, if you would like to donate to this channel and help support this channel and the readings I do here on YouTube, I have a donation link below. And I want to say thank you so much to all of you kind people who have generously donated to me. I do appreciate it. It does mean a lot, and it is helpful. So thank you so much for that. If you would like to get more predictions and messages from me that you're not going to see here on YouTube, that I channel my spirit guides messages, you can also find those messages on my social media pages, The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC, also on Facebook, and the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use many different divination tools, different tarot card decks, different oracle card decks, angel card decks, animal totem decks, sacred geometry, oracle cards. I look into my crystal. You never know what I'm going to use, and you never know what the guides are going to say. And many people find these messages resonate with them, so they may resonate with you as well. So please be sure to check me out on those social media pages. And those predictions are not just for the day I post them. Many times they're for weeks in advance, or a couple weeks out, few months out. You never know. So I hope all of you have an absolute outstanding month of June, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.